camera quality is your top priority, these are the 5 best camera phones launched in 2026 so far. Starting with the Oppo Reno 15 Pro. This one packs a 200 megapixel main camera backed by 50 megapixel ultra-wide and a 50 megapixel telephoto plus a 50 megapixel selfie camera. You also get a 6.78-inch AMOLED display with a 120Hz refresh rate, the Dimensity 8450 processor and a 6500 mAh battery with 80-watt charging. Next is the Vivo V70, and cameras are clearly the focus here. You get a 50 megapixel plus 50 megapixel plus 8 megapixel triple camera setup with Zeiss optics, along with a 50 megapixel front camera for selfies. It runs on the Snapdragon 7 Gen 4, has a 6.59-inch AMOLED display with 1 billion colors and a 6500 mAh battery with 90-watt fast charging. At number 3 is the Vivo X200T, which focuses heavily on the camera hardware. It comes with a triple 50 megapixel camera tuned by Zeiss, including a main Sony sensor, telephoto lens and ultra-wide camera. The phone also has a 6.67-inch 1.5K AMOLED display with a 120Hz refresh rate, the Dimensity 9400 Plus flagship processor and a 6200 mAh battery with 90-watt fast charging. Runner-up is the Xiaomi 17 Ultra. The highlight is its 200 megapixel plus 50 megapixel plus 50 megapixel camera setup, paired with a 50 megapixel front camera. It runs on the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5, features a 6.9-inch LTPO AMOLED display with a 120Hz refresh rate, and packs a 6000 mAh battery with 90-watt charging. At number 1 is the Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra. It comes with a 200 megapixel main camera supported by a 10 megapixel 3x telephoto lens, a 50 megapixel 5x telephoto lens and a 50 megapixel ultra-wide sensor, plus a 12 megapixel selfie camera. Powering it is the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 along with a 6.9-inch dynamic LTPO AMOLED 2x display and a 5000 mAh battery. When it comes to versatility and flagship camera hardware, this one sits right at the top. If photography matters most to you, these are the phones worth looking at. So which one would you pick? Let me know in the comments and follow Digit.in for more awesome videos.